Hey folks, walk with me. Well, I was thinking the other day how I never thought I would have said this, but looking back, decades passed by, I thought to myself, oh man, I wish that, or I miss the fact that the sort of, I don't know, most tropish thing somebody used to want to say to you as it pertained to politics, especially from the right, was love it or leave it. Right? Why don't you just move to Mexico then, or move to Europe? And I found myself being like, boy, do I miss those days. And I mean, I was thinking back to the marches on Washington with the invasion of Iraq and all that stuff, and yeah, I thought that, and then I quickly thought, oh, I miss it. Part of why I miss it is because it's so stupid, right? Such a stupid sentiment. I mean, think of all of the just soft brain things that you could say. The idea that you would want to live in a country where nobody could ever do anything except love it. And they don't mean love it like you love it and want to improve it, right? That's not that sentiment. That sentiment is just love it like you needed to love Stalin, right? It was unbending fealty. It was no matter what, you have to, and it's imagery, right? It's all about the imagery. Love the imagery of it. It's the hugging of the flag kind of thing. And that's certainly not what, say, Martin Luther King Jr. would have sort of agreed with, right? Love it or leave it. I mean, even the people who often say that, like I said, the best I recollect it was a very sort of right-wing saying this to a left-wing person. And the funny thing there is, the Confederacy, right? They very much did a love it or leave it. And that also didn't go so well. They tried to leave it. And then they were brought back into the fold and said, no, you will love this. So it doesn't work from either end of the spectrum there. But to have a concept of a country where you're just, yes, dear leader, yes, Mr. and Mrs. Government, whatever it is, and to not have the ability as a citizen, as a regular, modern day, working class citizen, to say, you know what, we could do a lot better with this. That actually is a love it statement, right? It's not I'm going to agree with everything and that's how I'm going to show my love. That's a really, again, a very sophomorish way to contemplate love and adoration. But it's more of I love this so much that I want it to continue to do better. And I want it to lean into the future in a way that it's not its existing self 100%, but it's an improved version of it. If you loved something, why wouldn't you want to improve it? Of course you would. You can both love it and want to improve it. Part of the improving is the loving, and vice versa. And so it just struck me that I had both of those sentiments sort of back to back. God, I miss when the most annoying thing, the harshest thing that somebody could say to you from the right was, love it or leave it. And then at the same time thinking, Oh boy, wasn't that a stupid saying. I'm sure it'll come back at some point. Honestly, let's hope that it comes back at some point, and that it gets past the venom of the current rhetoric, which is far more outlandish and even more dumb than the love it or leave it. That's why I want it back. It's the smarter of the two insults, if you will. All right, folks. Well, can you tell it's election season? Can you tell it's fall? Loud squirrels and loud politicians, and both of them are in my head, and so they come out of my mouth and onto the video, and here we are. If you walked with me, we got in about 6-ish minutes. If you didn't walk with me, no worries. I certainly appreciate you watching all the way to the end anyway. And as always, I will see you in the next video.